Dear Ann Landers, my husband
Dear
and I
Abby,
are in shock.
I'm extremely upset.
Over 30 years.
My son got married in
Dear
Vedder.
Ann Landers.
We were very happy to
Dear
welcome
Ann
your wife
Landers.
into our family.
She a woman.
Dear Abby,
She thinks way too much of
so
herself.
happy.
She had to get married.
Dear Pod. Welcome to Dear Pod, the comedy advice podcast. I'm your host, Kanye West.
And I'm Chapel Roan.
And we're coming to you from the Maha'a Barn, the beautiful Pineapple Ranch. Can I hear it?
What the hell was that?
That was the saddest thing
That
I've ever.
was disappointing.
Down at the Pink Pony Club, I'm gonna keep on dancing, and you're gonna keep on laughing, because that's what we give you this week, every week, all weeks. We read the advice articles of Ann Landers and Dear Abby, but you're lucky, my dear friend, because you have found the Mini-Sode. So what are you waiting for? Follow us on your social medias.
What you waiting,
Make it happen, make it happen. Follow us on your social medias. At Dear Pod Official on your Insta, on your face. At Dear Pod on the TikTok. Email us, dearpodofficial@gmail.com. Send us an advice question if you would like an advice question answered on one of our longer form episodes, which is what we do. We give you long, we give you short, we give you all the sexy things. Check out our YouTube page, youtube.com/dearpodofficial. If you're not looking at us right now, what are you waiting for? Watch us. We're sexy.
Are you a Gwen Stefani person or no?
I'm not at all. That was I'm offended that you even asked me that
was
question.
fast.
Is anybody a Gwen Stefani person? Is anybody like, you know
I'm
what?
finding a lot of people, no.
No, Patty, I don't come home and I'm like, you know what? Let's pour me some wine. Let's put on Gwen Stefani's latest album.
That's just a question.
And it's so relaxing.
That is not
Just
even
let's.
close to it. But
That is 100% her voice. Give me a
I
Gwen Stefani song right now. I'll sing it for
did.
you. What is
that was the,
name
what you
them?
waiting, what you waiting, what you... You
I
don't
don't know
remember
what that is. What's the?
Uh.
You're not so bad.
I don't know what that is
I don't
either,
need
but
wine screamers in my life, and the fact that you asked me that question, wow! I didn't even know I had that much hate in my heart.
So you didn't like No Doubt either?
I didn't like No Doubt. There was like no doubt. I have no doubt I didn't like them.
Okay.
Because there was like one song that took off that everybody's like, yeah, but
Spiderwebs, Just a Girl.
Sorry, I'm not
Don't
home right
Speak.
now. I'm walking in a spiderweb. I'll leave a message. Yeah, guess what? That's it. That's all I got the bandwidth for. But I will never listen to an album top to bottom of that kind of funny noise, and I'm doing it.
So I hear you, and I raise you Pearl Jam, which I cannot make it through in an album. Of
Now, this is where...
Just listen, you
you
dirty
cannot
flannel
talk
fuck.
about my husband like that.
Oh, great.
I love Eddie Vedder. I've
He's
listened
just someone
to
who wants to be contrary. It's like, piss off.
Oh, I know. He's so
Like,
misunderstood.
oh, yeah. Why don't you just misunderstand yourself in front of my car?
Wait a minute. Do you like Gwen Stefani? Is that why you're bringing up my boyfriend, Eddie Vedder, right now?
No,
Are you
were
trying to
making
upset
fun-
me?
I don't care what I'm doing. I was just asking because it was on my, I don't know why she was on my brain. And
Because of the Grammys?
I think because we were talking about teeth and she's got new teeth, which has changed her entire
Oh
structure
my
of her
God.
face.
It changes people's face entirely. Can people relax with the caps for the love of God?
I don't think that they can.
This is a
Your
PSA.
Your teeth aren't supposed to look like that.
Like, if you already have fully formed teeth, they have to put the cap over the teeth. Am I right?
Well, I don't think she had normal sized teeth anyway. She had those
Chiclet teeth?
like those picket fence teeth, like that someone kicked in. You know, like the fence kind of caved in a little bit. Like her teeth were like inverted.
Now, here's my question. If you get caps, do they have to drill your teeth down to
I
those
think so.
weird... Remember
Points.
Sleepy Hollow?
What?
What's his name? Talks like this. It's that when I'm talking... Why can't I think of his name? The actor.
Christopher
I'll do it.
Walken?
Thank you. Yeah. My brain kept saying Christian something or other. Sorry. That was my walk-in, which is also my Trump.
I don't want either one. I don't want either one.
But like when he did Sleepy Hollow, they had these fake teeth that were all drilled down to points. Do they do that with everybody's teeth, their natural teeth, if they cap them?
Again, I am not a dentist.
But one
I'm
out of
assuming
4 people.
I think there's something similar to that.
I have 2 teeth that are veneers, and the real teeth underneath them are shaped
They're
like
little
You only
chiclet
have
teeth.
2?
Yeah.
I was always told you have to get like. Anytime I've asked about it, they're like, well, you have to get 6. You can't just get 1. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like
I
a
can
bridge?
get whatever I want.
Yes.
If
I
I
want to
want-
pick and choose
If
my
I
chiclet
want
teeth.
2 Bugs Bunny teeth. That's what I want.
If I want fangs, let me have my fangs.
Yeah, they're like, well, technically, you really should have. I mean, it's customary to have all 6. I'm like, all 6? How much is it to do?
Well, because that's
$3,000. I'm like,
That's what I'm saying.
No.
The dental racket is a racket. They can sell you a whole bill of goods.
look, and they can still crack. So let me get this straight. You have jacked up my teeth,
Yeah.
put on a new coat, and the coat can fall off, and then I got to
At
pay for
any
a new
moment,
coat.
and you could choke on it. I know this because my uncle, was eating fistfuls of those spearmint leaves, those gummy spearmint leaves that
Yes.
you see in CVS, and you think, who the hell buys these?
My dad
They're always
does.
next to the circus peanuts.
Yes.
In that weird area where
Yes.
it's like the candies, where the candies go to die.
The licorice quarters. Or,
Yes, you're like, are you over 80? These are the candies for you.
no. No more gum for you. It's this.
It's spearmint leaves, gummy spearmint leaves. He was eating them by the fistful, and they ripped out his bridge work, and he swallowed his teeth. He swallowed like 6 teeth. But
And
because
and they-
teeth are expensive, they said, wait a couple days. It's
his-
going to bite you in the ass.
and his teeth chewed all the way out of his butt.
His teeth found their way out the other end. And
Now he's
because
gotta
teeth are expensive, I'm sorry, I don't care how much teeth are. If they've made a trip through my intestines and out my ass, I'm buying a new set of teeth.
Is this where the phrase "shit-eating grin" came from? Then? Is that it? Asking for a friend.
I think we've answered our question.
I think so.
Yes, it is. I hate you so much. That was so good. I applaud comedy on this
Thank you.
channel.
Every now and again.
Can you believe? And then went to go visit him after this happened, and the teeth were soaking in a cup on the counter.
Mine would have to be soaking in fire for them to be put into my mouth after they've been taking a ride down Chocolate Thunder.
And then I'm going to bring in a young priest and an old priest.
No.
and I'm going to bring in a Hindu god, too. I'm going to bring everybody in
There's
to
not
bless
enough
these teeth.
bleach.
Nope. That's when you open up your pocketbook and you say a little prayer.
Yeah, like I'm sorry.
To this day, he still has those teeth.
When did this happen?
Not on display. I want to say somewhere in the 90s. Now, that's a testament to a good bridge.
Well, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got me sold.
Well, sort of.
Ugh, wow. I don't even know where we go from here. So far, the mini-sode, we've already given you great content, but we're going to give you some more. So in the mini-sode, the bite-sized version of our larger episode, we find one article and we break it down. But frankly, I would rather talk about my uncle's
I don't
ass
want to talk
mouth.
about your Uncle Ass Mouth.
Good old Uncle Assmouth.
Your breath smells like shit.
Yes.
Funny story.
Interesting you should say that.
I
Well,
thought you were allergic to peanuts. Why?
who had corn? All right, I have a couple different options for you.
Okay.
That was me eating out of my Brandy Alexander
Sure.
or whatever this thing is. And I'm going to leave it up to you to decide because this episode drops the day before Valentine's Day. First of all, do you do anything on Valentine's Day? Does it make a difference to you?
No, I don't need to have the same salad, but upcharge 45%.
Yeah,
'cause
I
I'm
don't
in
need a
love.
prefix or any of that crap.
No.
Because I'm in love. And being
They're
in
in
love is
love. Let's rip 'em
expensive.
off.
Exactly. This'll get them.
Even though tomorrow this salad will now go back to $7.
But joke's on you. We're married and it's a different kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called I Don't Give a Shit.
Salad.
Do you do anything? Do you really feel like you have to do something for each other on
No, I don't
Valentine's
feel
Day?
like I have to do anything.
Oh, good. Welcome to marriage, everybody, which is fuck you, I'll see you on the other side. I
Well,
don't do
every
anything.
day.
I don't care about doing something. I'm usually working on that day. Am I working? I'm working.
Okay.
Oh, I am. I'm working. I'll be in Stamford tomorrow night at the New York Comedy Club. Stamford, 2 shows. Come on out.
Great.
That's love. That's love, baby. So, given that tomorrow is Valentine's Day, I
confused
give
when
you
you
the
say that.
option. Do you want the Valentine's Day
Massive.
themed article, or do you want a very not Valentine's Day themed article. I'll give you the titles.
Okay, great.
The non-Valentine's Day is Clothes Always Appropriate. And the Valentine's Day is mink or thermal underwear.
That.
Oh, wow. Oh, good. Okay, so we're going in, everybody. This is the Valentine's Day theme. This one comes from the Saginaw News, Saginaw, Michigan, Tuesday, February 14th, 1995. A great year for Eddie Vedder. I'm still alive. Oh, I love him so much.
No,
I fucking love him.
everyone just.
I'm
everyone in the
celebrating Eddie Vedder
everyone
on
in
Valentine's.
Grunge just looked like everyone was out of work, and they just looked like.
Me.
Let me just pass.
This
Let's
was
just
me,
pass
though.
these people.
That's what I looked like. I wore a lot of,
Everybody
ironically,
did.
thermals. I wore thermals underneath my Army Navy shorts and flannel and Doc Martens. I was
Aren't
the
you
hottest girl
original?
on the block.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah. Ooh, she's in the army.
She's dating a goth. Ooh! Mink or thermal underwear. Both keep you warm. Dear
True.
Ann Landers, several years ago, I don't need that one. All right, dear Ann Landers, I went with this very nice man for several months. He was somewhat older, but we enjoyed each other's company. I should tell you, Anne, the man isn't a millionaire, but he is very comfortable. I am not a greedy person, but I do like an occasional gift, especially on holidays. 2 weeks before Valentine's Day, I remarked that experts had predicted a very cold winter, and I'd like something to keep me warm. We had been window shopping, and I admired some fur coats. He even asked me what kind of fur I liked best. I told him what most women would choose, mink, but I was partial to fox. Ugh. Oh, God. Imagine my surprise when he arrived on Valentine's Day carrying a large box tied with a red satin ribbon.
It was Red Fox.
Red, what are you doing in here? Oh, ha! Well, that was a bit Joanne Worley, but, still.
No one knows who Red
appreciate
Fox
it. Neither does Joanne Worley. Imagine my surprise. Oh, I opened it excitedly and couldn't believe my eyes. A set of thermal underwear. I acted pleased, but I do think it was a crummy gift, considering he knew what I really wanted.
Some big old Red Fox.
Huge
D.
red fox in my... What's your interpretation? If he sees this in the paper, I couldn't care less because I've already given him the gate. Signed, nonplussed. So she broke up with him.
Yeah.
Giving him the gate? Is
Yeah,
that
she
what that
closed
means?
The gate on him. You're
Oh.
not coming in.
You're getting the
see?
gate. Dear Non, I think he outfoxed you, dearie.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
And that was it. That's her whole response.
What if she so set the scene? So she opens up the box.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the Red Fox. And she just looks dejected. And she turns around and he has dyed his pubes red and put 2 eyes on his cock. He's like, you
Then
wanted
you
the Red
stay with
Fox.
him. Then I
But
marry
they're like
that
2
man.
googly eyes.
Then I really...
Why don't you try this fox on? But he's wasted.
Then we
Why
elope.
don't you try this fox on?
You have not said one thing that would turn me off so far. If you want to know my
Wow,
litmus
that
test
bar
for
is
Valentine's
like
Day,
basically on the floor.
it's really low, is what I'm saying. Oh, God.
Just like the fox just poking you in the nose. I don't want.
I'm good.
No,
No, thanks. Thank
no,
you. Put it away.
No.
You know, mink is coming back in. Like furs are coming back. Did you know that? I've never wanted a fur anything. Anything. Grosses me out. Women love fur coats. I was like, I don't get it.
I think it's fascinating what people spend money on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
Ooh,
they're like,
name
oh,
some other things.
oh,
Art.
I'm just gonna wear this fur coat out to a bar. Great idea. I'm gonna give my 16-year-old daughter this $160,000 Porsche.
Good.
What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly. But who's also wearing... Where are you going to wear a mink? Unless you're a pimp. Like, where are you... Are you going to the opera? Like,
Unless
how
you're
often
Leona
are you whipping...
Helmsley, what are you doing?
You look ridiculous.
Kind of.
Exactly.
You also look old.
I know.
They don't really.
Fur makes you old.
It's either you're old or you're Aretha Franklin,
And sometimes you can be both.
or like a prostitute from the '80s.
Exactly. Like
With
Pretty
your
Woman
rabbit-
classic.
with your rabbit jacket on, walking up and down.
Scraggly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hudson.
Walking past Julia Roberts.
Yeah, like You're looking for a and she swallows her tooth.
I'll get that later. Have you ever heard of the phrase shit-eating grin? My friend told me about it.
You can feed me your red fox.
Do you have any spearmint leaves in your car? I prefer circus peanuts, but any port in a storm.
I will roll down my thermal underwear because I gotta pee.
The sad part is, Jules, you at this point in the marriage, it's thermal underwear. Because that's all I want. Just keep me warm. I hate feeling cold. That is my only requirement.
But you, on a previous episode,
yes?
you talked about your thong, which is called what?
Oh, the aura thong. AURA.
Your oral thong.
It's aura. It gives you the aura. And by the way, she keeps emailing me, the aura company. They're like, well, how was it? There's so much uncomfortable follow-up in this email.
How did it fit?
Yeah. They're basically, I am getting an aggressive amount.
Would you say you could put your fingers through it?
Slowly? A little bit faster?
Like, do you think that your tampon hits at the right time?
Stop
what
it,
is
stop.
happening?
But they are there. I'm getting an aggressive amount of emails from this company. If you haven't listened to past episodes, first of all, what are you waiting for? Go back, subscribe. But I'm talking about the fact that I bought a pack of 6 say the word. I can't say the word.
Vagina?
No, camel
toe. Anti-camel toe.
Thank you. I can't say that word.
Why?
Because it just...
Anti-camel toe.
Thongs.
Vagina shorts.
Exactly. And, I don't, it's not like this is a regular problem for me. I just want to head it off at the pass.
She's more of a moose knuckle.
Do your lips hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? I want to tuck them in for as long as I can, is what I'm saying.
Wow.
And wow, if this isn't the best Valentine's
This is a great
Day episode,
visual.
I don't know what
that
is.
and building a meal on your finger.
Stop! That's the last episode. You have to listen to that.
Yeah.
So
definitely
I'm
don't wanna
getting.
eat.
I bought anti-thong
Moose knuckle.
and I'm getting a lot of emails from this company. At first it's like, "Did you like them?" And I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't write back.
No.
Because you don't write back to these emails. It's like, "Did you like your thongs?" And then they're like, "You can get 10% off like another 6-pack." And then they emailed me again and they were like, do you still like it? But then there was one email that was really uncomfortable that says, "We haven't heard from you." And that was in the subject line. "We haven't heard from you." I'm like, I got what I needed. How many thongs do you think I'm going through? What do you think I'm doing in life? Do you think I'm just doing deep knee squats all the time?
This is part of the, like, they constantly need to bait you to like, oh, I guess I'll get another one. I guess it wasn't that bad. It's like, remember when you bought that? We want you to buy it again.
30 more.
We've
I was
reduced
like,
the cost.
You have to understand.
Here's 85 thongs.
I
for
am my
$9.
father's daughter, and I'm not throwing out underwear for another 15 years. Do you
Lucky
clean out
Jim.
your underwear drawers?
Yeah, I do.
Your drawers? You clean out your drawers?
Yes, I do. I upgrade.
I think I have underwear from high school.
No, you don't. You do not do that. That is not correct.
I have very old undies.
No, you don't. What do they have?
The
Strawberries
granny
on them?
panties. It's like, who cares?
So you have strawberry underwear, which is now
Yes, I have my
chocolate-covered strawberries.
C3PO
Yeah.
underoos. And I still fit in
they're
them.
now chocolate-covered strawberries
Covered.
because
Oh my
you've had them for so long.
Somebody brought up a good point. I don't know if anybody was watching the Grammys. I'm going to tell you right now, nobody was. But, of course, the big story about Kanye West and his wife.
Sure.
She showed up in the completely nude dress. Not we're implying nude, not the nipples are drawn on. She's nude under this dress.
Right.
But then somebody said she had some sort of cover over her, like a saran wrap. And I was like, can you picture? If one of us wore a completely see-through mesh dress or pants or whatever the case may be,
Right.
but then put like a saran over our ass,
But what would be
one
the
trip
point
to
of
the
that?
bathroom, and they'd be like, "What? Is she eating chocolate? What's on the saran?"
I think the saran would then ball it, because playing with saran wrap.
And it's hot and they're sweaty.
And just like you undo saran wrap, I don't know how people can reuse it because then it's just like a ball in your butt.
Absolutely.
Right.
It sticks to itself.
Right. So then you just have a ball of sweaty saran wrap hanging from your butt cheek.
Sweaty Sarandon. Oh my
And
God.
the Grammy goes to Sweaty Sarandon.
Hey. Okay, it's going to take her a minute to get up to collect her award.
She doesn't want to drop the saran wrap.
She's putting her hands over her crack, everybody. Cameras off the crack. Keep them up towards the ceilings. Veer away. Put them on.
Vera Wang.
Look at Sabrina Carpenter. Quick, hurry. Put it over there. Yeah. So, Aura, what I'm saying is that this Valentine's Day, I'm not writing Aura back. I'm not in a relationship with you, Aura. Okay. Stop messaging me.
Well,
you are a needy girlfriend.
You probably won't be able to get it in time anyway, even if you responded and said, I'm fine. You know what? I'm just taking a break.
Imagine if I wrote back. It's like, look, it's not you. It's me.
Hey, I'm just not really feeling the thong right now.
No, I got 6 thongs. And
I'm kind of seeing a brief right now that I like, and I want to hold to that.
And I want to see maybe even a boy short, and it's okay. I wish you the best. Yeah. I send you love and light.
It was fun while it lasted, but you know what? I've moved on. I need a thicker cotton.
In fact, I'm moving on to a boxer brief. I'm going the complete other direction. So thank you for your time. Thank you.
I'm just wearing pantyhose now.
I honor you.
All the way up to my waist.
You're a little slip of nothing.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you.
You know what? Some sliver of a person will like this.
I was looking for more support.
And you just couldn't give it to me.
That's the beauty of the thong, everybody. That's the beauty of the thong. And I think that's all we need to tell you for this week. On this week's Mini-Sode, I hope you all have a fabulous Valentine's Day, whether you're celebrating it with somebody, without somebody.
With a thong, without a thong.
All thongs allowed here. We love you at Dear Pod. Happy Thong Day! So stupid.
This episode of Dear Pod is mixed and edited by Jim Ferris and is a property of Pineapple Ranch Productions.